Say Java for Selenium Part 11, Java Abstraction and Encapsulation. Say Java Object-Oriented Programming. Object-Oriented Programming. Say 4 fundamentals of OOPS. One is inheritance. Next, polymorphism. Next, abstraction. Next, last one, encapsulation. See, yesterday we discussed first two, inheritance and polymorphism. Next, continue. Third one, abstraction. Say, what is abstraction? It is a process of hiding implementation details and showing only functionality to the user. It is a process of hiding implementation details and showing only functionality to the user. See, in Java we have two types of methods. See, built-in methods, user-defined methods, that is another classification. In this scenario, we have two types of methods. One is concrete methods, means complete methods. Another is abstract methods, incomplete methods. See, sometimes Java developers prepare incomplete methods. Just they plan for required methods. Later they implement. Some methods they implement at the beginning, some methods later. First they plan for all required methods. See, abstraction. It is a process of hiding implementation details and showing only functionality to the user. Say two types of methods in Java in this scenario. Two types of methods. One is concrete methods, or you can say complete methods. Concrete methods. What are concrete methods? The methods which are having body. The methods which are having body. Example, just a syntax. Example I will show. First syntax. For example, access modifier. Next, return type. Suppose if you don't want to return any value, then return type nothing. return type or return type nothing. Next, method name, method name. Next, parameters optional, open curly braces, statements, close curly braces. Next, second type, abstract methods, abstract, abstract methods. The methods which are not having body, only single statement. The methods which are not having body, which are not having body. Syntax. See, access modifier, access modifier. Next, abstract keyword, abstract. Next, return type. Suppose if you don't want returning any value, then return type nothing, return type nothing. Method name, method name, open curly braces. No curly braces. Just open and close parenthesis, semicolon. This one. See, if you know when we go for abstract methods, if you know the method name but don't know the method functionality, later we implement, then we go for abstract methods. See, if you know the method name but don't know the functionality, don't know the method functionality, method functionality, then we go for abstract methods, abstract methods means incomplete methods. Next, Java class, regular class. Java class contains 100% concrete methods. See, up to now we created and executed so many Java classes. Java class contains 100% concrete methods. If we declare or create or define methods in our classes, they are 100% concrete methods. See, Java class contains 100% concrete methods. Concrete methods. Next, abstract class. Abstract class contains one or more abstract methods. Suppose if any class having at least one abstract method, then we can call the method as abstract method. See, abstract, just a minute. Methods. Just a minute. See, abstract class contains one or more means all, one or all, one or more. If it is all, that is different case. Okay, one or more abstract methods. If it is all methods abstract, then you can create interface instead of class, that I will explain later. See, abstract class contains one or more abstract methods. Okay, try to understand the concept. Observe Prithvipal. What is abstract? What is abstract? Abstraction. What is abstraction?
Yes, sir. It is a process of hiding implementation details and
Implementation details.
showing only functionality of to the user.
Only functionality to the user. Okay. Madhu, Mamata, we in this scenario we have two types of methods. What are they?
Okay.
What are they?
One is concrete method and abstract methods.
What is concrete method?
The methods which are having body is
Abstract
a concrete
methods?
method. The methods which are not having body.
Not having body. Okay. See, just a minute. Here I told Java class contains 100% concrete methods. Abstract class contains one or more abstract methods. See, observe. I will provide one case study. Small case study. Observe. Suppose class 1. Suppose class 1 having 10 methods. 10 or 20 or 2. Okay, 10 methods. In which 10 methods are concrete methods. 10 methods are concrete methods. No, this one, abstract method. 10 methods are concrete methods, no abstract method. Then it is Java class or general class or abstract class, Virat?
It's a Java class, sir.
Java class. It is not abstract class. Say, it is a Java class. Next, another one. Suppose class 2. See, suppose class 2 also having 10 methods. See, in these 10 methods, 5 methods are concrete methods. And 5 methods are abstract methods. Saloni, is it
Yes,
Java
sir.
class or abstract class? The regular class or abstract class?
Sir, abstract class.
Abstract class. See, it is an abstract class. Next, one more scenario. Class 3. Suppose class 3 also having 10 methods. Observe Ritesh. In these 10 methods, all methods are abstract methods. All are abstract methods. Is it Java class or abstract class?
Abstract.
Yes, abstract class. It is an abstract class. Abstract class. See here you can, abstract class contains one or more abstract methods or all abstract methods. See, did you understand the concept, Saloni? Class, general class versus abstract class?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I will provide example. See, example. See, launch Eclipse IDE, create a class. See, it is a regular class. I created as a regular class. Just wait. Suppose class name bikes. Bikes. Rename compilation unit to bikes.java. Class name should match with file name. Okay. Next, create methods. See, before main method. Suppose, just a minute. Public void handle. Public void handle. Suppose, just a minute. See, bikes have handle. Virat, is it a concrete method or abstract method?
It's a
Mamata,
concrete method.
concrete method, complete method. Suppose one more method. Suppose seat. Bikes have seats. It is also concrete method. Next, public void engine. Observe, Ritesh. Is it concrete method or abstract method? Third one.
Abstract method.
Abstract method. No body. Say it is showing error. Fix the error. What is it showing? Change bikes dot engine
Add
to
body.
abstract. Abstract. Okay. Say observe here method syntax also. Abstract method syntax. See access modifier abstract. Okay. Change that abstract. Still make type bikes abstract. Suppose if any class having one or more abstract methods, then class also abstract class. See, abstract class. Next, one more method. Suppose public abstract void wheels. See, in this abstract class, we have two concrete methods and two incomplete methods or abstract methods. You try to create the object. You know how to create object. Prithvipal, create object in this class. Create object. Class name bikes.
Yes, sir.
Create object. Venkat.
So class 1.
Class 1. What is class 1? Class 1. What is class 1? Venkat. Create object in this class. Virat. Supriya.
Sir,
Create object.
bikes,
Bikes. See, syntax is class name. Class name bikes. Next,
is equal to
object,
object name. Okay, suppose obj
obj is
equals to
new,
new keyword. Next,
class name,
class name bikes.
bike,
Open curly braces,
open
close, and semicolon.
semicolon.
This is the object syntax. Object creation. Syntax for creating object. But it is showing error. Why? We cannot create object in abstract class. If it is a regular class, we can create object. But in abstract class, we cannot create. Observe. Cannot instantiate the type bikes. See.
Okay.
Just a minute. See, this is example for abstract class. Here one small note. We cannot create object or instance of the class. Instance in abstract class. Then how to access abstract class methods? That I will explain. Next, create one more class. Suppose project package ABCD. Select package and right click new class. Suppose this class is Hero Honda. This is one of the bike brand. Okay. I want to reuse methods from bikes class. I want to reuse inherit. Prithvipal Singh, inherit Hero Honda. Reuse methods from bikes class. How to reuse? How to inherit? What is the keyword for inheritance? Concentrate, Prithvipal. Concentrate. Saloni.
Yeah, extends, sir.
Yes. Use extends keyword. See, child class extends.
Bike.
Next, parent class or super class. Bikes. Say whenever you want to use incomplete methods or access methods from abstract class, whenever you want to access methods from abstract class, first you need to implement unimplemented methods. Getting this point, Ritesh? First implement the abstract methods, then access all methods, concrete methods and all methods. Getting this point?
I'm sorry, sir. Can you explain
Say,
once again?
whenever you want to access methods from abstract class, First, we need to
Okay.
implement abstract methods in the child
Oh,
class. Observe, in this bikes class, we have four methods, in which two methods handle seat. Two methods are concrete methods. Remaining two methods are abstract methods.
abstract
I am
method.
going to
Yes.
reuse these methods from this child class, Hero Honda. If you want to reuse abstract class methods, first of all, you need to implement abstract methods. We need to implement
Okay.
abstract methods. Then you can access methods, all methods. Otherwise, you cannot reuse at least concrete methods also. Suppose here two methods are concrete methods. I want to use these concrete methods from this class. No, you cannot use. First, you need to implement these abstract methods in child class. Then you can access. Getting this point?
Yeah, got it, sir.
See, add. It is showing suggestion. Add unimplemented methods. See, unimplemented methods. First, implement. Suppose where it is getting this one. Just a minute. Before main method, here no main method. First, add unimplemented methods. If you want to access methods, then use main method. Just a minute. Say I'm going to implement. Suppose this is the method functionality display. Say bikes have engine. Next, bikes have wheels. Okay. Now you can access all methods from the parent class. First write main method, public, void, public static, void main. Next, string args. Just a minute. Now create object, Pradvipal. Create object in this class, in this child class.
Hero Honda
Hero Honda
object
object name. That is user defined. See, suppose ABC
is equal to
equal to
new
new
Hero Honda
keyword Hero Honda open and close parenthesis semicolon. Now you can access these methods. Suppose ABC dot seat. Next ABC dot engine. Next wheels. Next, abc dot handle. Run the program.
Swift engine will send it.
Error, could not find load main method. Oh,
Sir,
syntax mistake. Square brackets. Run the program. Observe Supriya
yes,
executing
sir.
all 4 methods now.
Yes, sir.
Now tell me, Supriya, how to access methods from abstract class? How to reuse methods from abstract class?
Again, we have to implement the body in
Uh,
subclass.
not again.
Sorry, we have to implement the
Uh,
method in the subclass.
yes. See, observe. Note 2. See, in order to use methods from abstract class, then first we need to implement abstract methods. Concrete methods already implemented in parent class. You just implement abstract methods in subclass. See, uh, reusing or using methods from abstract class. This is abstract class.
So I have a question.
Ah,
So since we declare the method in the subclass,
ah,
like Hero Honda was the subclass, right? We
yes,
declared the method in the subclass. Can we use that in the parent class?
parent class.
Yeah, because it's already there.
Subclass to parent class. Just wait. You are asking methods, accessing methods from sub to main, sub to, or child class to parent class, isn't it?
Yes, because it's already declared. Like there's
Yes,
a
yes,
statement.
yes, yes, we can access.
Oh, okay.
My next concept is uh, that only. I'm
Oh,
going
okay.
to
Okay.
explain that concept only. Okay. First observe the concept, then ask question. Say,
Sure.
how to access methods in the parent class? It is abstract class. We already discussed it. We cannot create object in abstract class. Now, relation is there. Hero Honda is subclass for bike class. In this subclass, we implemented abstract methods, then create object using subclass. Observe this point, Saloni. create object using subclass in parent class, create
Yes, sir.
object. See, this is super class or parent
Yeah.
class.
Yes, sir.
Create object in parent class using subclass. Why we cannot create object using parent class? Why? It is abstract class. We implemented methods in subclass, so use subclass to create object in main class or parent class. Create Hero
By
Honda.
Hero Honda, sorry.
Suppose
Okay.
XYZ equal to
Equals new
new Hero.
Hero Honda.
This is subclass name. Open and close parenthesis semicolon. Next access methods XYZ dot engine.
Engineer.
Next
XYZ
dot suppose wheels.
wheels.
See in this class wheels incomplete method. Next engine also incomplete method. See, you no need to access all methods. If required, you can access. Suppose I can access 4 methods, but accessing 2 methods. Okay, at this point of time, I have 2 methods only. Otherwise, you can access all methods, no issue. Observe, run the program. Observe Ritesh.
Yes,
Next,
sir.
execute Hero Honda. See here in this subclass, we are accessing all methods. In the main class, only 2 methods. Any queries, Ritesh?
No, sir. Got it.
Okay, cool. See, this example is accessing or calling methods in abstract class. Abstract class. Abstract class. Okay.
Sir,
Getting this point,
so
Supriya?
in the
Yes.
abstract class, only the limitation is that we cannot create the object, but we can perform all other operations, right?
Yes, all other operations. Just a minute.
Except the object.
Except object. Just a minute. Just a minute. Run the program. See, general statement, normal statement executing now.
Yes, sir.
Except object means we cannot access incomplete methods. That is the reason. Oh,
Got it.
just a minute. Next, here observe Saloni. How to inherit abstract class methods? Just a minute. How to inherit abstract class methods? This is one question. Next, how to use or how to call methods in abstract class. Tell me, Saloni, first one, how to inherit abstract class methods?
Inherit. Yeah.
Already explained.
Yes, class would be declared abstract.
Okay. Virat, how to inherit abstract class methods? We already discussed.
First implement, sir.
Madhumati, can you tell me? Madhumati. Mamata.
Sir, by implementing the abstract methods in the subclass.
Good. Yes, exact answer. Say, by implementing abstract methods where in subclass. Okay, na Saloni, any confusion?
No, sir.
Next, continue Saloni. How to call methods in abstract class? Just now we completed that example. Concentrate.
Yeah, by method overriding.
Method overriding. Ritesh, continue. How to call methods in abstract class?
Sir, by creating the object using a child class.
Good. See, by creating the object using subclass. Why? We cannot create object using main class. Here main class is abstract class. In subclass only we implemented abstract methods. Okay na Saloni?
Yes, sir.
Okay, concentrate. Next, one more concept, interfaces. Say interface, Java interfaces, Java classes, Java interfaces. Interface is a Java type definition block which is 100% abstract. See.
I'm sorry, sir. Can I ask you the question in abstraction?
Pardon?
Can I ask you the question in abstraction topic? Like, we have to declare the method anyway in the child class or parent class, right? Then what is the use of abstraction?
See, for our test automation abstraction, no use. Just concept is there, I explained. For development, application developments, first developers plan for all required methods. Later they implement. They don't know the exact functionality also. Later they implement. First they plan for all methods. Later, wherever required, they implement.
Okay.
Actually, it is useful for developers, Java developers. Okay, next concept, encapsulation also for developers. But I will explain. But you no need to focus on encapsulation also. Why? In our test automation, generally we don't use encapsulation also. Interfaces also, we don't use interfaces also. Only inheritance polymorphism are used in our test automation. Those also limited use.
Okay, got it.
Okay, cool. Java interfaces. Interface is a Java type definition block which is 100% abstract. See, interfaces also no use in our test automation. Just a concept is there, I am explaining. Next topic, encapsulation also developers concern. Generally, developers use encapsulation feature due to security for security purpose. Developers use encapsulation feature, but in our test automation, no use. Generally, we don't use encapsulation and abstraction also. We implement all methods, but developers first plan for all required methods for application development. Wherever required, then they implement that methods. See Java interface. Interface is a Java type definition block, Java type definition block, which is 100% abstract, which is 100% abstract. See, class versus interface, class versus interface. See, Java classes have 100% concrete methods. Java classes have 100% concrete methods. Here, but abstract class have one or more abstract methods, but abstract classes have one or more or all abstract methods. Okay, this is just a minute. Java classes have 100% concrete methods, but abstract classes have one or more abstract methods. Next, abstract class versus interface. Abstract, just a minute. Class versus, first one, class versus abstract class. Class versus abstract class. This is first one. Observe. Observe Prithvipal. Class versus abstract class. What is the difference? Class versus abstract class?
Java classes have 100% concrete methods,
Ah.
but abstract class have one or more.
One or more abstract methods are all abstract methods. Next, class versus interface. Class versus interface. Virat. Class versus interface. Java classes have 100% concrete methods. Next, Java interfaces have, you continue Mamata, Java interfaces have.
So 100% abstract classes.
Abstract methods.
Methods.
Methods. 100% abstract methods. Abstract methods. No concrete method in interfaces. Next, another see first class versus abstract class. Next, class versus interface. Next, abstract class versus interface. Abstract class versus interface. Ritesh.
Abstract class could have one, more, or all of the abstract methods.
Yes, abstract classes have one or more or all abstract methods. Next.
While interface classes
No
have
class.
100%.
Don't mix. Interface is different from class.
Okay.
So
interface have 100% abstract methods.
See. Next, all the interface methods. See about interfaces. All the interface methods are by default public and abstract. No other modifiers used for Java interface methods. Observe the points. All interface methods by default public and abstract. Next point, static and final modifiers are not allowed for interface methods. See, static and final modifiers are not allowed for interface methods. Observe Ritesh, we can use final modifier in regular methods. What is the use of final modifier?
Final modifier.
Earlier we used final modifier for declaring constants. Next, yes, we can use final modifier in methods also. What is the use? Implementation final. You cannot edit that method. Generally, we can edit user-defined methods. But if you use final modifier, you cannot edit that method. Okay, na?
Okay, sir.
Here, static and final modifiers are not allowed for interface methods. Meaning, no static method in interfaces. So I will show an example. And one more thing, variables declaration also, interface variables are public and final by default. See, in interfaces, variables variables are public and final by default. Next, in interfaces, variables have to initialize at the time of declaration. See, before this one. In interfaces, variables have to initialize at the time of declaration only. At the time of declaration only. Observe. Example. Observe Madhumati. Suppose in interfaces int a next a equal to 100. Is it correct declaration or incorrect declaration, Madhumati?
It's incorrect, sir.
Incorrect. See,
So we
this
have to
is
declare that.
incorrect. Suppose int b equal to some 200. Is it correct declaration or incorrect declaration?
It's correct.
Correct. Next, interfaces are going to be used using implements keyword. Say for inheriting methods, we use extends keyword for classes. For interfaces, implements keyword. See, interfaces are going to, just a minute, are going to be used using implements keyword. No double quotes for keywords. Just here understanding point of view, I'm writing double quotes. But in programs, don't use double quotes for keywords. Keyword. Okay. Observe how to create interface. Syntax or not syntax, hierarchy. Create hierarchy. Create Java interface. Same like class. See, first Java project. Under a Java project, you can create one or more Java packages. Java package. Under a Java package, we can create one or more Java classes and one or more Java interfaces. See, same hierarchy for Java class as well as Java interface. Following this one, Supriya?
Yes, sir.
Same hierarchy. Okay. Create interface. See, project, package, right click, select package and right click. Here interface. After class, you can find interface menu item. Interface name. Suppose interface 1, finish, create interface, create abstract methods, suppose public void engine. Observe Ritesh, it is not showing any error now. We no need to use abstract keyword now.
No.
No need to use abstract keyword. By default abstract. Suppose engine seat suppose wheels handle. You try to create concrete method, complete method. Suppose public void ABC open curly braces system dot out dot println semicolon. Observe. Remove method body. Okay na Mamata, we cannot create concrete methods in interfaces na.
Yes, sir.
This is interface.
Yes.
Run the interface. Why it is showing 30? Any relation is there? Here no output is executing bikes class. Just a minute. No errors. Next, I want to reuse methods from interface. See, reuse methods from interface to class. Interface to class. Suppose create one class. Suppose class new. Inherit this class new. Reuse that interface one methods. Use. First of all, those are abstract methods. Ritesh, how to inherit? How to inherit interfaces?
Sir, like inheriting the methods.
Implements keyword. Interface 1. Now what it is showing? First here also same. First add unimplemented methods. First implement, then use. Implement, then use. First implement abstract methods. Here all are abstract methods only. Then use. Just a minute. All of you put mute. See, bikes have engine. Seat. Next, wheels. See, handle. See, we implemented all abstract methods. Next, reuse. Create object. First main method. Public static void main string square brackets args. Create object, Madhumati. Create object.
Okay, what is the class name?
Class new. Class new is the class name.
Okay. Class name.
Class new.
Class name. OBJ.
Suppose
or
obj equal to
new class new.
new class new. Next, you can access methods. Suppose obj dot seat. Next, obj dot wheels. Next, obj dot handle. You can use all methods are required methods. Suppose I'm accessing only 3 methods, but we have to implement all methods first. Run the program. Observe Supriya executing now. We are reusing methods from interface to class, but first we need to implement abstract methods. All are abstract only.
Okay, sir.
Just a minute. See. Next, call methods. Reverse engineering. Observe. Ritesh. How to call methods in interface? Call methods in interface. Earlier also we called methods in parent class abstract class.
By creating the
Object using subclass. Here also same. Create object. See, we cannot create object in interface, but you can create object using subclass. Create object. Just a minute. See, public static void main string args. Create a method using subclass name. Suppose ABC equal to new class new. What is the problem? Oh, spell mistake. Sensitive. Capital. Okay. Now use call methods. Suppose abc dot handle, next abc dot wheels. See, in the subclass I am using 3 methods, total 4 methods, but in interface I am using only 2 methods. We can use all methods. See, now I am executing interface. Bikes have handle, bikes have wheels. Observe Ritesh. Observe. Try to execute this interface. Just a minute. Main method not found. One more curly braces. Run the interface. Next, run the class inheriting methods from interface. Okay, na Pradvipal, accessing methods from interface.
Yes, sir.
Here, Supriya, one assignment to Supriya.
Yes, sir.
Say class to class. Class to, just a minute. Reuse methods from a class to another class. How to reuse? You know how to reuse? Using?
Yes, sir. By inheritance.
Inheritance only. Keyword extends.
Extends.
Next, reuse. Just a minute. Reuse methods from an abstract class. Abstract class to class. Using extends only, na?
Yes, sir.
Next, reuse methods from an interface. From an interface to class. How to
Using
reuse
implement.
methods? Using implements keyword.
Yes.
Implements. Just a minute. Using extends keyword. See, implements keyword. Next, assignment is how to reuse methods. How to reuse methods from an interface to another interface. Supriya, did you understand the requirement?
Yes, sir. From an
Interface to
interface
interface.
to another interface. Okay.
Class to class, abstract class to class, interface to class. This time interface to interface. You try that one.
Okay, sir.
Okay. See next concept, small concept, encapsulation. 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 All of you put mute. What is encapsulation? It is a process of wrapping code and data into a single unit. It is a process of wrapping code and data into a single unit. General example, capsule. Capsule is mixture of several medicines. See, it is a process of wrapping code and data into a single unit. General example. It's not programming example, general example. Capsule. Capsule is a mixer of several medicines. Next, already we discussed encapsulation also for Java developers. In our test automation, usually no. In our test automation, we don't use this feature. Just try to understand this feature. Encapsulation is the technique making the fields in a class private and providing access public methods. Generally, we cannot access private fields from another class, but using this encapsulation feature, we can access. It provides control over the data. See, encapsulation is a technique making the fields private in a class, making the fields in a class private and providing access via public methods. Okay. Next, it provides control over the data. It provides control over the data. Next, by providing setter and getter methods, we can make a class read only or write only. By providing setter and getter methods, we can make a class read only or write only. See, I will provide example, then you can get clarity. Example, class 1. So you create a class, suppose new class 1, generate main method. Next, before main method, declare one static variable or private, not static variable, private variable. How to declare private variable, Ritesh? I want to declare string type variable but private.
Using a private
Yes,
keyword?
using the private modifier, private access modifier, private string. Suppose name is variable name value test automation. Next, use getter method. You can use any name, but meaning is getter, getting. Another is setter, setting. You can use any names, but try to use meaningful name. Suppose public return type string, method name, get name, open curly braces, just return name. Just a minute. Spell mistake. What is the problem? Return name. Next, public void method name, set name, open curly braces. Here we take one parameter also, string new name. Name equal to new name. Name equal to new name. Say one getter method, get name. You can use any method name, but functionality is getting. Setter method, setting. Create object. See class 1 obj equal to new class 1. Next, just execute the method get name. Suppose obj, just a minute, display directly. Obj dot get name. What is the output, Ritesh?
Test automation.
Test automation. Run the program. See, it is showing test automation. Test automation. Suppose you set the name obj dot set name Selenium with Java. Observe, Ritesh. Now we are setting the value now. Otherwise, it will use the default value. Here we used private one. Just a minute. Create one more class. Say in the local class, in the same class, we use private methods. But what about other classes? Just a minute. Here we cannot use via public methods, getter and setter methods we can use. See class 2. I want to access that private field from the second class, another class. Tell me, Mamata, I want to access that private field. First, create object in class 2. Class 2, obj2 equal to
New class 2.
New class 2.
Obj2 dot.
Obj. You can directly. Just a minute.
System.
Obj2 dot type G. First we have to inherit extends
Class 1.
Obj2 dot get name. What is the output, Mamata?
Sir, so I didn't see the method. Okay, return name. A test automation.
Test automation. But test automation is what type of field?
Private.
Private field. Generally, we cannot access private field from one class to another. But here we are accessing.
Yes,
how? Via?
Because we are extending the class. I mean,
extends also you cannot use private fields. Private method. Private variable means private field. We cannot reuse private fields through inheritance. Inheritance also. But here we are accessing private fields via public methods, getter and setter methods.
Okay.
How we are accessing private field, Ritesh? How we are reusing private fields?
Using encapsulation.
Encapsulation, okay. Via public method now.
Via public method.
Via public method. That is the concept. Observe. Run the program. Test automation. Say here string name. This is private field. It can't be used in another classes. But via public methods we are accessing. We are calling. Next, suppose you want new value. You can use setter method. See obj2 dot set name, suppose earlier we used that one. Selenium with Java. This time it will use this value, Selenium with Java. Selenium with Java. Next, if you want to access that private field, use getter method only. Can Mamata, any confusion?
No, sir. Yeah, no, sir.
Just a minute. This is class 2. Next, class 1. Class 1. Okay. See, this is about encapsulation, and this is about Java for Selenium. Tomorrow onwards, we will concentrate on Selenium. And again, we will use Java features in Selenium test cases. Just Supriya, recap Java for Selenium, what we discussed. See, just headlines. Java for Selenium. See, we can segregate Java for Selenium into 2 categories. Tell me, Supriya.
Java methods.
We can segregate Java for Selenium into 2 categories. One is Java fundamentals or basics. Another is Java fundamentals or basics. Another is, you continue, Saloni?
Oops concept.
Yes, Java oops. See, before this, some environmental concepts. First, we discussed Java environment setup. Java environment setup. Next, Java, okay, program structure. Java program structure. Java syntax. Okay. This is pre-setup. Prerequisite. Java environment setup is prerequisite for creating and executing Java programs. Next, Java fundamentals. Virat, can you list out Java fundamentals that we discussed already? List out.
For Java,
First we
we
discussed
started with
comments. Next,
then data type,
data types. Next,
then variable.
Maintain the sequence. Before variables, one more concept also there. In variables, we use modifiers, public int, private int, like
modifiers.
Next,
then
variables.
Then
next, operators.
Then statements.
Conditional statements.
Conditional and
flow
loops.
Control. Java flow control. Flow control 2 types. One is conditional statements.
And loop statements.
Next, loop statements. Next,
then arrays.
Before arrays, we discussed string handling. Next, arrays. Next,
methods.
Before methods, we discussed IO operations, input and output operations.
Oh, file handling one. Okay.
File handling is different. IO operations. Okay, file handling also related to IO operations. But in this IO operations chapter, we discussed reading data using input devices. Okay, in IO operations and file handling related topics. File handling. Next,
Java methods.
one more. Okay, methods. Methods basically two types na. One is
Built-in methods and user-defined methods.
yes, built-in methods. Next, user-defined methods. Next, exception handling we discussed now.
Yes, sir.
Exception handling. Anything else? Next,
That's it.
Madhumati, list out Java oops.
Inheritance,
Inheritance,
polymorphism,
polymorphism.
abstraction,
Just a minute. Polymorphism. Third one is abstraction.
and fourth one
Last one
is
is
encapsulation.
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 And we discussed as part of abstraction, we discussed the interfaces also. Okay. These are the required Java programming concepts for our test automation. Just conclusion. Observe Ritesh, conclusion. Comments. Is it useful or not?
Yes, sir.
In our test automation.
Useful.
Useful. Say
Useful.
useful. We need to write meaningful comments. And I also, we also discussed for writing test headers, test case headers. For writing method headers, we use comment syntax. And if you want to explain the complex logic, suppose you used some complex logic in your test cases, try to write comments so that anybody can understand. Comments useful, but writing comments is not mandatory. It is optional, but best practice. Say we write comments in our test cases. Okay. Next, data types. Data types. Mamata, data types. Is it useful or not?
Yes, sir, it's useful.
Useful. Say we in our test cases we handle data. Say as part of testing, we handle different types of data. So that data types required. Next, Pradvipal, Ritesh, what about modifiers?
Modifiers are useful, sir.
Limited use or no use? Why? Say it is useful for Java developers due to security reasons. For our test automation, most of the time we use public modifier only. Okay, public is not default, so modifier concept also important, but most of the time 99%, 100% we use public only. Why? Ours is teamwork. We share resources. We share resources among team members. So So we don't use private or protected modifiers. We use public modifier, isn't it?
Yeah, got it, sir.
Okay, next.
Yes.
What Pridvipal, what about variables?
I think we use
We use variables. Why? Say in our test cases, we have to store data for later comparisons or for displaying, etc. We store data in our test cases. For that, variables required. Next, operators. Mamata, what about operators?
Sir, it's useful.
Useful. Say for mathematical comparison and logical operations, operators are required. Yes, useful. Next, Saloni, conditional statements. Conditional statements, Saloni.
Useful, sir.
Useful. Where we use conditional statements in our test cases? Where we use? We already discussed that one. To insert verification points.
Yes, sir.
To insert verification points and for error handling. Next, Supriya, loop statements.
Yes, sir. We use for
We use
reusability.
for code reusability, not reusability. Repetitive execution.
Yeah, repetitive execution.
Repetitive execution. Reusability is different. We use methods for reusability. Loop statements, repetitive execution. Say for parameterizing test cases, we may use loop statements, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Next, Virat, strings.
Yes, sir. We use it in automation.
Strings is most useful feature in test cases, automated test cases. Why? Whenever we read data from application object, then computer program considers the data as string type data only. Sometimes we need to use data conversions in order to perform mathematical calculations. String is more useful feature in test automation. Venkat not responding. Okay, Venkat.
Yes,
Madhumati.
I'm here, sir.
Pardon? Venkat. Okay, arrays, Venkat.
Yeah, array is very important, sir.
Very important. Where we use arrays in our test automation?
We can use it for data types. I mean, if you want to
see, arrays also limited use in test automation. In software development, arrays more useful, but in our test automation, arrays limited use. Whenever we read data, tabular data, suppose read Excel, that time arrays required. If you want to read tabular data, then we use arrays. Okay na?
Okay.
Next, Madhumati, IO operations, input and output operations. Is it required or not?
I think it required.
Required. Yes.
Yeah.
IO operations. We read input. Sometimes we read input using input devices also.
Yes, sir.
Next, file handling. Yes, file handling also important. Can you tell me, Ritesh, when we need to read input, need input using input devices. See, we can read input from application object. Suppose phone number field is there. I want to read the data. You can read. When we read input using input devices.
Sir, when we need the data from directly from user.
When it is required. Okay. In Selenium test cases chapter, you can get more clarity. Just a brief idea. Whenever we want to enter CAPTCHA fields, CAPTCHA verification code. For that, we need to read input, dynamic test data submission. Say for Selenium test cases, you can use input, direct input. Suppose username equal to some ABCD, direct input in test cases, or read input from files, data driven testing. Next, for CAPTCHA fields, we cannot provide direct input. Why? We don't know the CAPTCHA before execution. After reading the CAPTCHA field only, you can provide input. Getting this point? Respond, Ritesh.
Yes, sir.
For username, password, such type of fields, you can provide input directly in the test case, na?
Yeah, true.
Why?
Sir.
You know the input. You know the input data, username, password. Suppose phone number, you can provide. Suppose CAPTCHA field is there in our test case, you can provide input before the execution.
No, sir. It's
No,
dynamic.
after reading the CAPTCHA while execution only you can provide. Anyhow, that you can get more clarity in writing Selenium test cases chapter. Just remember, IO operations important, file handling also important. Next, what about methods, Mamata? Methods, built-in methods.
Sir, yeah, useful, sir. Already
Yes,
we use all the
yes.
built-in method.
Suppose system.out.println, that is also built-in method. Built-in methods useful. User-defined methods also useful. We reuse our code in our test cases. Okay, na? Next,
Yes, sir.
exception handling. Exception handling also important. It's very important. Next, come to this one. What is the person? Prithvipal Singh. Prithvipal. What about inheritance?
No use, sir. Not
Limited use. Whenever you want to reuse methods from one class to another, you can use inheritance feature. Limited use. Polymorphism, method overloading and method overriding. Limited use. Suppose whenever you want to create method with same names or same method names in superclass and subclass, that time you can use polymorphism feature. Polymorphism also limited use. Next, Ritesh, what about abstraction?
Limited use, sir.
No use. Here we use all concrete methods only in our test automation. Software development, it is useful. Encapsulation, Mamata, what is usage of encapsulation in test automation?
No use, sir.
No use. Say in software development, app development, developers use encapsulation feature for security reasons, but in our test automation, no use. See, this is the usage of Java features in our test automation. Any queries, Venkat? Any queries regarding today's class and this conclusion, Java for Selenium?
No queries, sir.
Okay, good. Next, Madhumati. Madhumati.
Yes, sir, I'm good. Thank you.
Welcome. Mamata, I'm going to close the class. Mamata, I'm going to close the session.
Yes, sir.
Queries?
Yes, sir. No queries.
Okay, cool. Prithvipal Singh.
yes, sir. I'm sir fine, sir. Thank you.
Okay, welcome. Ritesh.
No, sir.
Okay.
I'm good. Thank you.
Welcome. Saloni.
I'm good, sir. Thank you.
Okay, welcome. Supriya.
Yes, sir. I'm fine, sir. Thank you.
Okay, welcome. Virat. Virat.
Yes, sir. I'm good. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. We will meet. Thank you. We will meet tomorrow, same time.